Hello, everyone. Thanks so much for tuning in. This is my favorite day of the year. The teams have been working hard since the last time we were together to bring innovations to customers around the world. I can't wait to show you what we've been working on and to tell you more about our vision for ambient intelligence and how it comes to life. Today, though, we're going to start a little bit differently and jump straight into our first and one of our most beloved devices, Kindle. When we launched Kindle 15 years ago, we set out to create a device so integrated with its service, in this case reading, that the device itself disappeared. And though we didn't call it ambient at the time, a distraction-free reading integration of hardware and software is the cornerstone of how we think about ambient technology today. We purposely designed Kindle to be just that, distraction-free. There's no news notifications, social media updates, and no alert that I'm about to be attacked in Clash of Clans. And over the years, we've regularly introduced new features that enhance Kindle for our customers, making the reading experience even better. In fact, 2 weeks ago, we added 2 new Kindle devices to our portfolio, the all-new Kindle and Kindle Kids. I have to say, the amount of invention that our team packed into our most affordable Kindle is just incredible. Customers can get premium features like our most compact design, our highest resolution display, and up to 6 weeks of battery life, all for less than $100. The value we bring to customers with this device is more than just the hardware. It's the software too. Kindle has changed the way that books are read and published. Today, you can have the world's biggest ebook store right at your fingertips. It can be easy to overlook how revolutionary Kindle has been these past 15 years. But I can tell you, our customers love this product. They've read trillions of pages on Kindle. And we know when customers love something, we try to make it even better. Meet Kindle Scribe, the first Kindle you can write on. And I tell you, the best Kindle we've ever built.
Once upon a time, there was a girl who loved to read, a grandfather who enjoyed history, a yoga teacher who read to stretch her mind, and a busy dad who needed a little planning help. Then one day, they made a discovery, something that would help them in their journeys. It was a Kindle for those who love to read and write. So now the grandfather could annotate his favorite books, and the teacher could sign invoices for yoga mats, and the busy dad could stay on top of urgent tasks, and the girl could draw the beauty all around her, and they all lived happily ever after.
We've taken our original Kindle design objective to create a reading device that gets out of the way and extended this to writing too. Writing on Kindle Scribe brings note-taking, journaling, and document annotation to the same device that has inspired us for over a decade. And now everything I need for reading and writing is in one place. Scribe does this with the world's first 10.2-inch 300 ppi adjustable front light display, delivering crisp text for our readers. Plus, with this beautiful display, you get more words on one page than ever, even with our biggest fonts. We worked really hard to make writing on Kindle Scribe mimic the feel of pen on paper. And let's face it, no one's looking for a more complicated version of the pen. From the natural grip in your hand to the sound you hear when you write, this pen actually feels like a pen. It's not a piece of technology. And most importantly, it just works. No syncing, charging, no batteries, just writing, straight out of the box. Scribe is the only device in the world where you can handwrite sticky notes on millions of books from the Kindle store. It's great for sci-fi, self-help, memoirs, and even historical nonfiction. And your notes are automatically organized in one central place, so you can easily navigate to the page that inspired your thinking. We also brought this ease of use to the rest of the writing experience on Scribe. With a variety of templates, you can be more organized and more creative, with to-do lists, journaling, sketching, and even more. My typical day is filled with a lot of meetings, and I usually carry around a yellow notepad. But I've had my Scribe for a few months now, and I just don't need the pad anymore. I can send documents from my phone or my computer right to Scribe, mark up PDFs, and sticky notes to Word documents, all in the same place. And I'm excited that coming early next year, you'll be able to send documents to Kindle Scribe directly from Microsoft Word. Kindle Scribe combines this functionality with more world-class features, like a beautiful display that adjusts to your surroundings and gives you an optimal experience day and night. It can also do this and last weeks and weeks without ever you having to think about charging. And of course, every Kindle, including Scribe, comes with access to the Kindle store, offering more than 13 million titles, like new and upcoming releases from Michelle Obama, and hundreds of thousands of titles from Kindle Direct Publishing. And the Kindle store has over 2 million nonfiction options, including exclusive content from authors like Jenny Lawson and modern classic like the works from Malcolm Gladwell. With Scribe, the images are larger and they bleed to the edge of the page, and captions are on the same page as the image itself, which is great for nonfiction. I recently finished reading Matthew McConaughey's autobiography, which is visual heavy, and the reading experience was incredible on Scribe. Because I'm turning pages less, I actually read the book faster. I can tell you, this is the best Kindle we've ever built. It's amazing what the team has packed into this device at this price point. Kindle Scribe will be available globally in time for the holidays, starting at $339.99. And that's with the pen included. And US customers will get access to a wide selection of over 3 million ebooks with a free 4-month subscription to Kindle Unlimited. One of the hidden benefits behind Kindle is how sustainable it is, because customers are choosing to read digitally, not with physical books. In fact, in our most recent study, Kindle saved a huge amount of carbon emissions over 2 years, 2.3 million metric tons to be exact. To give you a sense, that's equivalent to the carbon absorbed by more than 2.7 million acres of US forests in just 1 year. Building on that already amazing carbon footprint, I'm honored to share that our primary supplier for Kindle displays, E-Ink Holdings, has joined the Climate Pledge, committing to be net carbon zero in their operations and value chain by 2040. In addition, they now have committed to powering their manufacturing of Amazon products with 100% renewable energy by 2030. I really want to say a big thank you to the team at EIH. This is just incredible to see. This commitment to building with sustainability in mind doesn't stop with Kindle. Our teams continue to make progress on making the entire portfolio of our devices more sustainable. In 2020, we set a very ambitious goal to make Amazon device packaging 100% recyclable by 2023. This will be a first in any consumer electronics company. I'm also pleased to announce today that we're ahead of schedule on this commitment. Kindle, Kindle Kids, Kindle Scribe, as well as the majority of the devices that you will see today, will ship worldwide in new paper-based device packaging, which will be 100% recyclable in the United States. This past year, Amazon became the largest corporate purchaser of renewable energy in the world. And even with that, we believe we have a responsibility to lead the industry even further. That's why recently we announced our shared commitment to decarbonize the emissions associated with connected devices alongside our peers at Meta, Microsoft, Sky in the UK, and Samsung. Led by the Carbon Trust, we formed this group to develop the industry's first decarbonization specification that gives guidance for the use phase of internet-connected devices. Together, we have the potential to accelerate the industry's transition to net zero even faster. We really believe in the importance of this step forward and encourage more manufacturers to join us in this effort. Much like our commitment to creating more sustainable technology, some of the most impactful things that we're doing are actually invisible to customers. Don't get me wrong, building hardware is hard, but building technology that disappears is even harder. How customers engage and interact with technology is constantly evolving. There's a paradigm shift happening in consumer electronics. Technology needs to be personalized and intuitive enough to adapt to you and your environment, not the other way around. We call this ambient intelligence. There's a lot that goes into ambient intelligence, but we can boil it down to 3 characteristics. First, it has to be intuitive for everybody. This doesn't just mean a device that comes without a manual. It means that an 8-year-old or an 80-year-old can use the technology naturally and intuitively. Secondly, it's proactive. When I'm around the house doing tasks on the weekends, I don't have to worry about keeping my eye on the front porch. My Ring doorbell notifies me when a package has arrived. Or in the case of the cat that you saw in the opening video, was missing for an entire week and rang the doorbell when it found its way back home. And thirdly, ambient intelligence is personalized. I just sent 2 teenagers off to college, and I have to say, it's bittersweet, but my Echo Show in my kitchen surfaces pictures of my kids, and that personalization is just delightful. Ambient intelligence can add value and delight to every part of your day. For me, it's in my car when I ask Alexa to play the SmartList podcast on my way home for work, or it's on my mountain bike when I can call my family with my Echo frames hands-free so I don't break my collarbone. And it's in my family room when we settle in for movie night, a tradition that just warms my heart. This is technology working in the background, distraction-free. Instead of being shocked by your screen time report or realizing you spent more time in virtual reality than with actual people, we want customers to enjoy the here and now. And I can tell you, it's working. Today, nearly 90% of daily Alexa routines are initiated without a customer having to say anything. I often say that the best part of my job is getting to live in the future. And that's never been truer than with ambient intelligence. For years, our team has been working on the forefront of key advancements in tech, like the development of new and more affordable sensors, improvements of edge processing capabilities, and seeing the golden age of artificial intelligence unfold before our very eyes. It's the combination of these advancements that make it possible for different technology in your home to work together on your behalf. And that's what we're going to show you here today. Technology that's intuitive, that's proactive, and that's personalized. You'll see these characteristics of ambient intelligence working across all of our devices and services. And they're particularly prominent in our next device. Here's Jenga to tell you a little bit more.
Thanks, Dave. We believe one of the biggest opportunities for ambient intelligence is in health and wellness, to help people live better for longer. And we all know sleep is core to good health, impacting nearly every aspect of physical and mental well-being. When we started thinking about how we could help in this area, we didn't need to look far for inspiration. Every month, millions of customers do things like say goodnight to Alexa, listen to soothing sounds to help them sleep, or use routines to wake them up. When we see this kind of momentum, we know we're onto something and we double down. Now, prioritizing sleep isn't just about getting more sleep. It's about finding the right balance between great sleep and the habits and activities you do during the day. We call this sleep life harmony, and we strive to invent devices and services that remove the obstacles that disrupt this balance. Introducing Halo Rise, a device designed to change the way you sleep. Halo Rise is a first-of-its-kind bedside sleep tracker, wake-up light, and smart alarm. It brings all of these features together into one powerful, purpose-built tool that works silently and intelligently in the background to help customers understand and improve their sleep. We know a lot of our customers want better sleep, but they don't want to add battery anxiety to the list of things they have to think about, and they don't want to worry about snagging a device on their pillow. That's why, with Halo Rise, there are no apps to activate, nothing to wear on your wrist, no batteries to worry about. Just get into bed, and you're good to go. So how does it work? It doesn't have any cameras or microphones. It uses no-contact, low-energy sensor technology and advanced machine learning to sense movement and respiratory patterns. This allows it to accurately determine your sleep stages throughout the night. And the sleep algorithm we developed was trained and validated against overnight polysomnography, the clinical gold standard for sleep analysis. Rise uses sleep algorithms that are trained to track the breathing patterns of just the person closest to the device. So if there's another person in bed with you, or even a pet, our algorithm is designed to detect that and only include your sleep data in your sleep summary. We also know there are a lot of factors that go into how well you sleep. Is there too much light? Is the room too hot? And that's why we added built-in environmental sensors that measure your room's temperature, humidity, and light. And as part of your daily sleep summary, we provide science-backed insights that enable you to optimize your environment for great sleep. This gives you knowledge you can translate directly into results. In the morning, the optional wake-up light simulates the colors and gradual brightening of sunrise, creating a natural and gentle wake experience. While the smart alarm monitors your sleep stages and wakes you at an ideal time for getting up, helping you start the day feeling rested and alert. Halo Rise also works with Alexa, making your Amazon smart home experience even better. For instance, you can enable your compatible Alexa device to wake you up to your favorite song based on input from the Rise smart alarm. Rise also works with personalized sleep routines. For example, just get into bed, and Alexa will automatically dim the lights in the bedroom, turn off the TV, and start a relaxing meditation. And you can pull up your sleep report on Echo Show by just asking Alexa. Like all Halo products, Halo Rise features multiple layers of privacy and security to keep data safe and in customers' control. You can turn off the sensor that tracks sleep at any time. All Halo Health data is encrypted in transit and at rest in the cloud. And you can easily manage and download your health data, delete it, or limit access to it if you share an Amazon account with household members. Let's take a closer look.
The key inspiration for Halo Rise was how can we help customers sleep better, provide more insights around how they're sleeping today, and then give them guidance for the future.
One of the things Halo Rise does in order to track your sleep is it does it through your respiration. That's a very profoundly different way to do it because we can do it in a contactless way.
You don't have to think about it. You don't have to put something on your wrist before you're tired and go to bed at night. It will monitor your sleep.
It's not just the amount of hours that you sleep, but is how deep are you sleeping, what your REM numbers are, and there's so much more that we're just scratching the surface of.
There's scientific proof on how light really reinforces your circadian rhythm and helps you wake up feeling refreshed. The smart alarm focuses on looking at sleep stages and waking you up in the lightest stage of your sleep so that you feel most rested that morning.
Now we can give individuals insights as to why they may not be having a good night's rest so that they can empower themselves.
I was excited to work with the teams really to understand the current state of the science in that area and to really plan intentionally to push that science forward.
There are three really big parts from a science perspective of what we do at Halo Rise. The first is Halo Rise is really designed to only track when you're trying to fall asleep. The second big thing is Halo Rise is designed to only track the primary user closest to it. And then the last bit is using machine learning to track your sleep stages. The way we build these machine learning algorithms is we use a large clinical data set looking for patterns in the breathing and how that matches up to sleep stages.
So when I saw the nature of the insights, using a contactless device, well, that's the holy grail of innovation. So this is a new age in sleep health and making sure that we can get people better sleep. The potential to impact people's lives is without bounds.
It is certainly day one with Halo Rise, and we can't wait to see customers' reactions to this product.
Halo Rise is $139.99 and will be available later this year. It comes with 6 months of Halo membership for access to even more resources aimed at helping customers move, eat, and feel better. Now, to tell you more about how we're bringing the same proactive and effortless experience to other parts of your day, here's Heather.
Thanks, Jenga. Those of us on the Alexa team believe deeply in the vision for technology we've described. Experiences that keep you rooted in the moment, not distracted by a device. As you've heard, a true ambient experience is invisible and works behind the scenes to create experiences for customers that just keep getting better, more intuitive, and more proactive. And everything we show you today is built with those ideas in mind. First, let's talk about Echo Studio. This is our best-sounding speaker and a customer favorite. In fact, it's one of our top-rated Echo products. And this year, we're making it even better. That starts with a beautiful new color option, Glacier White. When we introduced Echo Studio, it was the first smart speaker to deliver an immersive, three-dimensional audio experience using Dolby Atmos and Sony's 360 Reality Audio. And it's no exaggeration to say customers have loved the room-filling sound. This year, we're making it even better with new, custom-built spatial audio processing that builds on our 3D audio, enhancing stereo sound and offering greater width, clarity, and presence. We've also enhanced the frequency range extension technology, delivering better performance by improving mid-range clarity and deepening the bass. We think customers will love listening to artists like Miles Davis on the speaker. You can hear his trumpet on one side and piano on the other. These audio upgrades will automatically roll out to existing and new Echo Studio customers at no additional cost. The new Echo Studio will be $199.99 and start shipping next month. Next up, Echo Dot, the world's best-selling smart speaker. This year, we're introducing the next generation Echo Dot and Echo Dot with Clock, our most powerful Echo Dot lineup yet. Now, you get even better audio within the same compact device size, clearer vocals, and up to twice the bass of the previous generation, thanks to a custom full-range driver and the highest excursion speaker of any Echo Dot. We had to redesign the audio architecture in order to fit a larger speaker into a device that's the same size as the previous generation. The result is our best-sounding Echo Dot ever. I've always thought the sound of my Echo Dots was great, but this device manages to squeeze in even better audio quality. It's so impressive what the team has managed to do here. We know customers rely on Echo speakers for much more than great sound. And with this Echo Dot with Clock, we're making the display even more useful by adding high-density dot technology, which allows it to show you more information. So, in addition to the time, the display lets you easily view things like an artist name or song title, your snooze countdown, or an upcoming calendar event. And it's bright enough to see in direct sunlight. Some of the best parts of the new Echo Dot lineup are things you can't see or hear at all. To start, we've added an accelerometer and temperature sensor. The accelerometer enables more tap gesture controls, so you can simply tap the top of the device to pause and restart music, stop a timer, end a call, or drop in. With the temperature sensor, just ask Alexa for the room temperature, or when combined with routines, Alexa can proactively turn on your smart fan if it gets too warm. Last year, we launched Eero built-in with Ring Alarm Pro. This year, we're bringing Eero to Echo. With Eero built-in, we added Eero True Mesh technology, making these the first Echo devices that can serve as mesh Wi-Fi extenders. Each Echo adds up to 1,000 square feet of coverage to your existing Eero network. It took a lot of invention to turn an Echo device into an Eero Wi-Fi extender without changing the hardware. That work is about to pay off for customers, and now we're making it easier than ever for you to stream in 4K or take a video call with fewer dead zones. In addition to bringing Eero built into these new Echo Dots, if you're an Eero customer and own a 4th generation Echo or Echo Dot, in the next few months, you'll also get it through a software update. You won't have to do anything at all. It's another way, just like the sound on Echo Studio, that our devices just keep getting better. Echo Dot will be $49.99 and Echo Dot with Clock is $59.99. You can pre-order both today. My kids consider Alexa part of the family, and they are big fans of Alexa's jokes. So boys, this one's for you. Today, we're also introducing the next generation Echo Dot Kids, which builds on our popular tiger and panda designs with 2 new characters, Owl and Dragon. Kids will be able to ask an owl for the weather, hear a dragon sing a song, and get custom jokes and greetings. And like all of our kids' products, Echo Dot Kids comes with 1 year of Amazon Kids Plus, the only kid-focused content service with thousands of ad-free books, games, and Alexa skills, as well as our 2-year worry-free guarantee. If it breaks, return it and we'll replace it for free. It will be just $59.99 and available next month. Last September, we announced Hey Disney, an all-new custom voice assistant built on Alexa technology that provides customers access to some of their most beloved Disney characters. Hey Disney will soon be available to customers in the US at home with a Kids Plus subscription or in the Alexa Skills Store, giving them access to immersive experiences and entertainment featuring iconic characters, including recent additions like Mirabelle from the hit film Encanto. Earlier this year, Disney launched an all-new interactive wearable called Magic Band Plus, and the reaction has been tremendous. At Walt Disney World, Magic Band Plus can do everything a Magic Band can do and more, from entering theme parks to unlocking your Disney Resort hotel room. It also unlocks special interactive experiences for Disney guests, like going on a bounty hunting mission at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Now, we're excited to unveil how Hey Disney will unlock additional features. Soon, Magic Band Plus will be compatible with Hey Disney and work with Echo devices in resort and at home. So playing Disney trivia will be even more fun as your Magic Band Plus transforms into a game show-style buzzer and reacts with lights and haptics when you answer questions. This is just the start. Much more is to come. My love of books started when I was a kid, and that included imagining myself in many of the stories I read. This year, we're taking that same concept and supercharging it by enabling kids to co-create stories with Alexa. Following Alexa's prompts, kids can customize or select animated characters like mermaids and astronauts, and Alexa will create a unique story with captivating visuals and music. This is made possible by advancements in conversational and generative AI across language and audio, enabling Alexa to generate stories by using context to inform how the story develops. Kids can start creating with Alexa this holiday season with a variety of free story starters. And soon, Amazon Kids Plus subscribers will have fun with new partner and premium options as well. Another way we're using AI is to enhance the shopping experience. 50% of Alexa customers have used their device to shop, and we're doubling down with Shop the Look, a new feature on Echo Show devices that leverages a breakthrough in how our AI understands and acts on customer references of visual attributes. Let's say you've asked Alexa to show you outfit ideas. Historically, you'd have to say, "Show me number 1," to see more information about a particular item. Now, you can say something as intuitive as, "Alexa, show me the one-shoulder top," and get results, even if none of that information is in the metadata. It's a lot harder than it might sound. To accomplish this, we built on our leadership in AI and used our large transformer-based multimodal model called the Alexa Teacher Model, which is pre-trained on images and multilingual captions and fine-tuned on the Amazon product catalog. We can't wait to see how customers of all ages respond to these inventions inside their homes. But we also want to invent for how people live, in motion. Ambient technology is at its best in environments where people are focused on other tasks, and nowhere is that more important than in the car. Voice can minimize distractions and help you keep your eyes on the road so you can focus on the fun of driving. That's why I'm excited to introduce the next generation Echo Auto, Alexa for the road. Echo Auto will be just $54.99 and has an entirely new form factor with a slim design and an adhesive mount for more flexible placement in your car. What makes Echo Auto truly special is in the cloud. It works great for hands-free messaging and communications, navigation, and listening to your favorite podcast. But now it can do a lot more. For example, it integrates Follow Me Music to seamlessly transition what you're listening to across devices so you can pick up your media playback right where you left off. I always look for ways that Alexa can make daily life a little easier. Take the latest skill from Whole Foods, which delivers a notification to your car when your online order is ready. When you're near the store, Alexa will share instructions on where to park and how to notify team members you've arrived. Echo Auto gets even better with a new capability that enhances hunches for customers on the go. With this feature enabled, Alexa can deliver a message directly to your Echo Auto if it has a hunch that you've left, no one else is at home, and the front door is unlocked. You can then ask Alexa to lock it for you just by using your voice. Echo Auto is also there to give you a little extra peace of mind. Now you can say, "Alexa, call roadside assistance," to be connected to a professional who can request services like towing or fuel delivery and help you get back in your car if you're locked out or need a jump start. We believe that going forward, cars will be defined more by their software than their motors, which is why we also continue to look for more ways to integrate what customers love about Alexa and Fire TV into their cars. Our partners are integral to this, and we now work with nearly every major automaker in every country where Alexa is available. One of the best examples of what's possible is the work we're doing with BMW. Let's take a look.
Stefan, welcome to Seattle. Thanks for coming all this way from Munich. Really appreciate it.
Thank you very much. I'm so happy to be here after such a long time.
Yeah, it's great. As I've told you many times, I am a long-time Mini owner. I think I'm on my 8th different Mini, Countryman this time. And of course, I love having Alexa in the car. Every day I listen to music in the morning and a podcast on my way home in the evening. Being able to ask Alexa by voice to do something while still focusing on the road is really incredible.
Absolutely. Alexa is a crucial part of our customer digital ecosystem, and we integrated that experience in the most comfortable way possible to have the best interaction. We just rolled out the Alexa integration in our newest vehicle with the Operation System 8, and it already marks our third generation of our Alexa partnership we have together.
And that's not the only milestone in our partnership this year, and I'm thinking specifically about the new theater experience in the 7 Series.
That's right, Dave. You know, we bring our BMW theater screen to the car in our new 7 Series at the end of the year. I think it's a huge customer experience and cinematic experience in our cars. It lets the customer stream videos, play games, and all the things he wants to do on the backseat within our 7 Series with a really nice screen, you know, a 32-inch 8K. It folds down magically from the ceiling, and it's a great experience you're offering with Fire TV for our customers.
Stefan, I'm so glad to be here today to talk about our new collaboration together, bringing together what BMW does best, creating the ultimate driving experience, plus the magic of Alexa for an entirely new voice experience inside of the vehicle.
Exactly. At BMW, we are committed to offering the best possible interaction between driver and vehicle. Since the introduction of our intelligent personal assistant in 2018, voice interaction has become an increasingly important part of the BMW experience. Today, we are excited to announce that our next generation BMW voice assistant will be built on Alexa technology. This will allow us to provide even more in-car features and services, bringing the experience to an entirely new level. This will enable even more natural dialogues between driver and vehicles, so they can stay focused on the road. It will also work in cooperation with the Alexa experience many customers are already using today, such as the ability, like you said, controlling the music, have smart home interaction, and checking the items on their shopping list, or weather for the day.
And this is all built using Alexa Custom Assistant. The BMW experience is a great example of what that solution is designed to do. Make it faster and easier for companies to develop custom intelligent assistants for virtually any kind of device, without the cost and complexity of building it from the ground up. And the new enhancements to the Alexa Custom Assistant also offer even more tools for automakers like BMW. There's the ability to build multilingual assistants, stay connected when you're out of range, and new features that can make your car more intelligent and more proactive. For example, you can imagine your assistant reserving a charger when your battery starts running low, or proactively making an appointment when you're due for a maintenance check. This is the future of ambient intelligence. The car will be a great place to see this in action. Stefan, I cannot wait to see what your team is going to be able to build with this technology.
We are super excited as well. You know, and Dave, most importantly, BMW shares Amazon's commitment to maintain our customers' trust and protect their privacy. BMW has a strong privacy and security policy, just like you do, including giving customer control over their data and the capability to manage their voice history at any time.
That's right. That's how it's been with Alexa since day one. Privacy has been foundational, and it couldn't be more important. And this is just the next step in what I know will be a wonderful collaboration between our companies as we continue to invent on behalf of our shared customers. Stefan, thanks again for joining me here today. I can't wait to see what the future brings.
Thanks very much for having me today.
Our collaboration with BMW and Echo Auto show how ambient intelligence can dramatically improve customers' experience on the road, whether you've got a brand new top-of-the-line BMW or a 15-year-old car like me. In many ways, auto is the next big frontier for ambient intelligence. Of course, there's another frontier in consumer technology that we're just starting to tap into that shows what's possible with intuitive, personalized, and proactive technology. Over to Ken to tell you more about what we're up to in robotics.
Thanks, Heather. Last year, we introduced Astro, our first home robot, and it's off to a great start. We've had hundreds of thousands of invite requests, and I love hearing that Astro is adding more convenience and reassurance to our customers' lives. Some customers have told us they worry about whether they left the stove on or the sink running, and they appreciate using Astro to check on those things remotely. Others have shared that Astro keeps them company and entertains their family. They said they plan to always have one in their home. This is very similar to what happened with Alexa in the early days, when customers loved it as much for its personality as they did for its utility. Today, I want to talk about some new devices and services we'll be adding to give customers even more peace of mind. First, Alexa Together. Over the past year, we added new features to this service, including the ability to designate up to 10 caregivers for each care recipient. We also added Remote Assist, which allows our primary caregiver to set up Alexa routines remotely. Later this year, we're adding additional functionality to Alexa Together by making daily alerts more customizable and personalized. Caregivers will be able to get notifications when specific activities happen on connected devices, like when a smart sensor detects a medicine cabinet door has been opened. That daily reassurance is a big part of why we created Astro in the first place. And Astro gets better all the time as we continue to listen to our customers and deliver improvements and features over the air. For example, customers can now add a new room without having to remap their entire home. I'm also excited that Astro will soon be our first device to feature a new multimodal AI capability that will enable it to learn about things in your home that you want it to. Based on what you say, while Astro is looking at an object, Astro will learn about the object's place and state in your home, similar to how humans learn. This will start with doors and windows, so that Astro can alert you if something was left open that shouldn't have been. Imagine you're busy playing with your kids, and you want to make sure your cat can't wander outside because the door was accidentally left open. Now, Astro will check the door for you. While Astro is patrolling, it will automatically alert you by sending a picture and a text. This is only the beginning. Based on customer feedback, we expect to give Astro the ability to recognize more things in your home, like furniture and pet food bowls. Speaking of pets, one of the things we've consistently heard since the very first day we shipped Astro is that customers love how Astro interacts with their pets. Currently, Astro recognizes people in your home and reacts to them in a personalized way. Soon, Astro will be able to detect cats and dogs too, offering a unique way to give you peace of mind about them while you're away. And if Astro detects your pet, it will send you a short video clip of what they're doing, so you can decide whether you need to call the dog walker for an extra session or simply enjoy watching them from afar. Pet detection is just one example of what's possible with Astro. We've got lots of other ideas for how we can continue to enhance Astro for our customers. And we've found that others do too. It seems like every day I get an email with a great suggestion from a professor or another developer about a feature they love to see. And I'm delighted that we're going to give them the opportunity to innovate with Astro using a new software development kit. We've already been testing an early version of the SDK internally. In fact, the pet detection feature I just mentioned was built using this SDK. Later this year, we'll start working with 3 of the world's leading robotics schools: Georgia Institute of Technology, the University of Maryland, and the University of Michigan. We'll put an early form of the SDK in their students' hands. These are some of the brightest minds in robotics, and I can't wait to see what they'll come up with. We're already seeing Astro being used in ways we didn't expect. For example, one customer told us how they use Astro to patrol their office. They love that it gives them high-quality video footage and that it works with the Ring app. That got us thinking about what else could Astro do for small businesses. And Ring already supports lots of small businesses. These customers pour their heart and soul into what they do, and it's our privilege to help protect what they've worked so hard for. Last year, Ring announced Virtual Security Guard, which adds professional security guard monitoring of your cameras with rapid response. Since then, we've expanded what the service can do. For example, customers can now add select OnVIF-compatible cameras to the Ring app. Now, we're introducing a new integration with Astro, and later, Always Home Cam. Let's say a Ring alarm goes off at your business in the middle of the night. If you have Virtual Security Guard and Astro linked to your Ring alarm, Astro can be configured to go to the area where the alarm system was triggered, while Virtual Security Guard agents observe what happened through Astro's onboard cameras, taking appropriate action like requesting dispatch of local authorities or speaking to an intruder via two-way talk. When your Ring alarm is armed, Virtual Security Guard agents will also be able to proactively deploy Astro to help keep your business secure. Virtual Security Guard and this integration with Astro is the only offering of its kind for small and medium-sized businesses. We'll begin rolling this out to a small group of business customers in the coming months. We're looking forward to hearing what they think. We've been busy looking for new ways to bring more peace of mind to residential customers too. First, we're adding Spotlight Cam Pro, the latest in our Pro lineup of cameras that integrates radar to deliver more precise motion alerts. By using radar sensors, we've added a third dimension of motion detection to pinpoint the specific distance where you start getting alerts. Now you can choose to only get alerts when a delivery person walks up the driveway, and not when your pet is playing in the side yard. And with bird's eye view, you'll see an aerial map of motion events, like the path a delivery driver took and where they left your package. Spotlight Cam Pro is $229.99, and you can pre-order it today. For more than a decade, Ring has enhanced customers' lives with convenience and greater peace of mind. And we're seeing lots of momentum with Blink too. I'd like to introduce you to Blink Mini Pan Tilt, an accessory for the Blink Mini that's just $29.99 and brings additional functionality with a 360-degree view of any room, so you can see more of what's happening from corner to corner. Finally, meet Blink Wired Floodlight Camera, one of the most affordable smart floodlight cameras you can buy. This camera uses our AZ2 silicon to offer computer vision capabilities like privacy and activity zones. And just like with Astro, all computer vision processing takes place on device. It's just $99.99 and will be available later this year. Each of these devices and services, from Astro to Ring and Blink, offer customers more peace of mind. Of course, peace of mind also means having confidence in your home's internet service. Luckily, the Eero team has you covered. Nick, over to you.
Thanks, Ken. When we started Eero in 2014, our mission was simple. We wanted to make the technology in our homes just work. And we started with the foundation, connectivity, making sure there was fast and reliable Wi-Fi in every room. We've all felt the pain of a dead zone in our house, a spotty connection interrupting a big game or an important meeting, and we wanted to change that. Over the years, we've had the privilege of helping to make Wi-Fi a lot better. Customers love their Eero systems, and there are tens of millions of Eeros worldwide that enable fast and reliable Wi-Fi. And we couldn't be more excited to bring Eero built-in to millions of more devices, like the Echoes that Heather showed you earlier. But we aren't stopping there. We keep asking ourselves, how can we make home connectivity even faster and more reliable? Last year, we introduced Ring Alarm Pro, our first device with Eero built-in that also includes a 24/7 backup internet connection. In less than a year since launch, Ring Alarm Pro has already kept customers online with more than 17 million hours of internet connectivity. We're now building on that with a new software feature that makes backup connectivity simple, Eero Internet Backup. Eero customers can wirelessly set up a backup internet connection like a phone or mobile hotspot, and your network will automatically switch over to the backup connection when an outage occurs. When the outage is over, your network simply switches back to your default connection. Eero Internet Backup will be available in the coming months as a software update for Eero Plus subscribers and select ISP customers. We're also excited to introduce an entirely new class of products which feature Power over Ethernet for faster performance and placement flexibility. First, the Eero PoE6. This is a Wi-Fi 6 Power over Ethernet access point that can provide up to 2,000 square feet of coverage and support up to 100 devices. It'll be available this year for $299.99. It can go anywhere Ethernet can be pulled, and you can maximize your Wi-Fi coverage by mounting it on walls or ceilings. Next, the Eero PoE Gateway. This is for customers looking for a high-performance solution. It's our first device with 10 gigabit Ethernet and delivers our fastest experience ever. It can also provide up to 100 watts of power for multiple PoE devices and will be $649.99. Like all of our other products, these new devices are simple to set up and easy to manage via our mobile app. And with automatic software updates, they get better over time with the latest features and security patches. This is the best Eero lineup we've ever had. And now whether you have dozens or even hundreds of devices connected to your network, there's an Eero system for you. But it's not enough to have great whole home Wi-Fi. For the ambient home to work, we also need to ensure that devices and services from many different companies work together seamlessly. We've been doing that for years, since the very beginning. There are more than 140,000 Alexa-compatible products and more than 300 million smart home devices currently connected to Alexa. We've done this through our long-standing support of connectivity standards such as Zigbee, Wi-Fi, Thread, and BLE, and we're delighted to be one of the founding members of Matter. It's a new standard that aims to further simplify the smart home, giving customers the flexibility to mix and match their devices and voice assistants. This is an effort unprecedented in its scale and complexity, and we are excited about making our homes smarter and easier to use while ensuring our customers continue to have a high-quality experience. One big step we're taking to show our commitment is bringing Matter support to well over 100 million Echo and Eero devices across 30 different models, starting later this year, with broad availability next year. This includes the new Echo Dot and Echo Studio, along with the entire Eero Wi-Fi 6 portfolio. We're working with partners like Eve, Residio, Philips Hue, and many others to help make their Matter experiences simple and easy. For example, we're bringing frustration-free setup to the Matter SDK, so customers can get a device connected by just plugging it in. And we're also introducing a new Alexa Connect kit, which will help device makers connect Matter devices to the cloud and enable things like easy over-the-air software updates. All of this will bring us one step closer to achieving our goal for Alexa to be compatible with all smart home devices, giving customers even more choice and flexibility. We're excited about how these products and technologies will make it easier for customers to interact with their homes. Now here's Daniel to show you how we're building even more ambient experiences that just work.
Thanks, Nick. Ambient Intelligence has the power to change the way you interact with technology. As you heard Dave say earlier today, it's technology that's intuitive and personalized and proactive. That means it can reinvent everything from how you control your smart home to your morning routine, even what it means to have family movie night. And we love to reinvent here at Amazon. Take, for example, the Echo Show 15. When we announced it last year, we envisioned it as an entirely new Echo Show to become the digital heart of your home. And customers are loving it. We see them using it to stay organized, connected, and informed. We also see they're using it to stay entertained. In fact, out of all customers using Echo Show 15 last month, over 70% used it to watch videos. Customers are watching the news while they cook dinner or catching a quick episode of their favorite show over their morning coffee. And we believe one of the best ways to invent is to listen to our customers. So here we've done just that. I'm very excited to announce that the Fire TV experience that customers know and love is coming soon to the new and existing Echo Show 15 customers through a free update. With this update, your Fire TV profile and personalized library will also become available. So if you live in the US, for example, you can stream over 1 million movies and episodes of your favorite TV shows conveniently to your Echo Show 15. This means you can continue to start your day with live news from your favorite broadcaster or tune in to your favorite content directly from providers like Showtime and Paramount+. We know customers are going to love watching things like Magnolia Table for some great new recipes or catching the last few innings of the game while they wash the dishes. Personally, that's how I like to wrap up my day in the kitchen, although I have to be honest, it has not helped my Red Sox this year. Now, our customers find it simple and intuitive to use their voice on Echo devices for everything from shopping, to adding items to their to-do lists, to controlling their smart home. And the power and simplicity of Alexa extends to so many of our products. For example, we know customers love using Alexa on Fire TV. And when we look across the 150 million Fire TV devices we've sold to date, we see customers engage with content nearly twice as much when they use their voice. And now over 70 partners have also deeply integrated voice into their own streaming apps on Fire TV as well. This deep voice integration is foundational to all our Fire TV products, especially our next device. Let me introduce you to our newest Fire TV Cube. It is the fastest and most powerful Fire TV Cube we've ever made. With its all-new octa-core processor, it's 20% more powerful than the previous generation. Our new Cube will deliver unmatched speed and enhanced picture quality. And with super resolution upscaling, it will also seamlessly convert HD content into 4K. That means any content, from the many movies and shows that were originally shot in HD to even those old grainy family photos we all have around, it's going to look sharper with our latest Fire TV Cube on your 4K TV. Of course, at the center of Fire TV Cube is hands-free voice control, so you can get to the content you want intuitively without having to worry about finding the right remote or flipping through different streaming services to find what you're looking for. This is made easy by our latest 4-microphone array that suppresses competing noises to ensure Alexa clearly hears your request. And with the built-in 360-degree IR blaster, it's possible to control your other living room devices with just your voice too. Our new generation Fire TV Cube comes with an all-new fabric-wrapped curved edge design with improved audio clarity. And it's the first streaming media player ever built to include Wi-Fi 6E support. That gives it tons of clean air to stream in, so you can enjoy a smooth entertainment experience with less interference from all those other Wi-Fi enabled devices around your home. And the new Fire TV Cube comes with multiple ports, like a dedicated Ethernet and USB port, to easily integrate other devices directly into your TV. So you can add extra storage, you can connect webcams for your Alexa video calling, you can even view those personal photos stored on a dusty USB drive you might still have kicking around. And our new Cube is also the first streaming media player to include an HDMI input port. This means by just plugging in your cable box, you can easily extend Fire TV Cube's voice capabilities to control everything from app navigation to live TV content, all using your voice. Customers can ask Alexa to tune into CNN or your favorite regional sports network or any other cable channel, all hands-free. And we're very proud that the second generation of Fire TV Cube was the first streaming media player to support audio streaming for compatible hearing aids when we launched with Starkey hearing aids earlier this year. And today we're expanding this support to the Fire TV streaming devices we're announcing here, including the new Fire TV Cube. We look forward to expanding further with more manufacturers soon because we're committed to making streaming better for everyone. This is our best Fire TV Cube yet. It makes a once complex TV and streaming setup simple and intuitive. The new Fire TV Cube will start shipping to customers October 25th for $139.99. Now, one of the best things about using voice on Fire TV is the ability to easily search for and discover the content you want. And today we're taking this a step further. This is the all-new Alexa Voice Remote Pro. With its new remote finder feature, you can simply ask Alexa to locate the remote when it's been lost in the depths of the couch. I've had it for a few months, and I can tell you, it is probably already the most used feature in my house that we have ever shipped on Fire TV. The new voice remote also comes with a new backlight, which makes it easier to find and use in the dark. Everything about the new remote is easy to use. It comes with these 2 programmable buttons that allow you to customize the remote. This means you can program them to complete simple tasks like switching to a frequently used input or opening a favorite streaming app. But the best part about these programmable buttons is you can set them up as shortcuts for any Alexa command, like routines, with the simple press of a button. In my house, we've programmed one of these buttons to start a routine that closes the blinds, dims the lights, and announces to the whole house that it's family movie night. I love this new remote. The Alexa Voice Remote Pro will be available this November for $34.99. A deep integration with voice and giving customers a content-forward experience across the broadest possible selection have been at the core of Fire TV since we launched in 2014. And this extends to our work with partners too. This year we added 3 of the world's most prominent brands to our lineup: Hisense, Xiaomi, and Yamada. In fact, now TVs are the fastest growing devices in the Fire TV family. We all know that TVs are often the largest screens in our homes, and they take up valuable space on many of our walls. And if your home is anything like mine, your TV is often blank for most of the day, even when you're around. But that big blank box just isn't beautiful. It's also not useful. We knew we could do much more to build a beautiful and helpful TV experience that's intuitive, proactive, and personalized. Let me introduce you to the all-new Fire TV Omni QLED series, our newest far-field TVs. First and foremost, it has a deep integration with voice. So no matter where you are in the room, you can interact with your TV easily. It provides the best picture quality we have ever had, with a stunning QLED display that delivers rich colors and full-array local dimming with up to 96 zones. And this is the first Fire TV to ship with Dolby Vision IQ, which brings you the content you want the way the directors intended. And with HDR10+ adaptive and a new feature called adaptive brightness, your TV can understand the lighting in your room and intelligently adjust the picture contrast and brightness levels to give you a streaming experience that's specifically tuned to your surroundings. Ambient intelligence really shines when technology just works. So we added the all-new ambient experience that brings together contextual awareness, useful information, and elegant artwork to create a more beautiful and helpful experience in the background. We started by building a custom sensor package and embedding it right into the TV. First, there are presence sensors that can detect when you walk in or out of a room, so the ambient experience comes on or off depending on the setting. Second, there are ambient light sensors that enable the TV to understand the context of your home. The Omni QLED series is smart enough to come on when you walk into the living room in the morning, but to stay off when you head to the kitchen for a midnight snack. And to extend the ambient experience, we wanted to make your TV proactive and helpful throughout more parts of the day. So when you're home but not streaming, it can transform into a beautiful showcase for artwork. The new Omni QLED series comes with a free, gallery-quality art experience that starts with over 1,500 landscapes, motion visuals, impressionist pieces, and photography. And this is curated for museums and artists all around the world, like these exclusive landscape photographs from Camille Seaman. These pieces look stunning on the new QLED display. What I think customers are going to love most is that you can learn more about any of these images you see. You can ask Alexa any number of questions about the artwork you see in the ambient experience. Things like, tell me more about this photo, or who painted this? In my house, we've learned a lot about the Impressionist collection from the National Gallery of Art in Washington. You can also choose to set your background to your personal photos, which instantly creates a new, stunning family photo frame. To help you reminisce about your photos, you can ask Alexa things like, show me photos from Hawaii, or where was this photo taken? We also wanted to make the ambient experience more proactive, so customers can get the most out of the biggest screen in their home. That's why we're bringing Alexa widgets to the Omni QLED series as well. Optimized for TV, these widgets provide glanceable information to keep you informed throughout the day. You can see your schedule with calendars and reminders, or view the latest headlines with the news widget. You can also leave sticky notes for other family members, start playing personalized music, or control your smart home devices through smart home favorites. Widgets can appear expanded, minimized, or off entirely at the bottom of the screen. They can be easily tucked away with a simple voice request or a click of the remote. This helpful at-a-glance content extends to video too. With the new What Should I Watch widget, Alexa will surface streaming recommendations based on the top trending video titles on Fire TV. And if you see something you like in the On Now widget, you can simply ask to tune in or for more information. For example, Prime Video is the new exclusive home of Thursday Night Football. And on Fire TV, this widget is where you'd expect to see information on tomorrow night's game or other popular streaming moments. And because Fire TV continues to be the best place to take in TNF on Prime Video, you can even ask Alexa for helpful information without interrupting the game. You can ask things like, how many passing yards does Joe Burrow have today, or replay the last touchdown. The new ambient experience coupled with best-in-class content really comes together in magical ways for customers through Alexa routines. I have one of these new Omni QLEDs in my bedroom, and at 6 a.m. every morning, it starts my day with a motion image of a sunrise, a quick weather report, and some of my favorite chilled-out music to help me get out of bed. Now, I know I've shared a lot about the latest addition to the Fire TV family, so let's take a look at what the team's been working on.
Show me photos from our vacation.
Alexa, show me my family schedule.
Pulling up your schedule.
Alexa, dim the lights.
Alexa, play the Rings of Power.
Playing the Rings of Power on Prime Video.
The Fire TV Omni QLED series comes in 65 and 75-inch options, and of course has stunning 4K visuals and a design that elevates any space. It's available for pre-order today for customers in the US and Canada starting at $799.99. This is our best lineup of Fire TV devices we have ever made, and we cannot wait to get them into the hands of our customers. Now, back to Dave.
Thanks, Daniel, and everyone who presented here today. Even more importantly, I'd like to thank the thousands of people that worked really hard this past year to bring these innovations to our customers. We are so proud of what we've shown you. Advancements to our most beloved products, intuitive smart home technology that pushes the boundaries of what's possible today, the latest sensors to help you sleep better and give you peace of mind, and personalized services to enjoy the more delightful moments with those you love. And of course, devices that just work straight out of the box and allow us to live more sustainably. We invent around a simple premise. The real world matters to customers. And that's why we work hard to build devices and services that solve problems behind the scenes, so our customers can focus on the here and now. Thank you so much for tuning in, and stay well.